AI has unintentionally declared war on video games this week in a colossal mess that ended up with itch.io taken down, an AI threat management software going into damage control, and Funko Pops calling someone's mom to tell on them? You simply cannot make this up. AI is here, and whether you like it or not, AI touches almost everything these days with its 6 to 7 fingered hands, usually drawing the ire of creatives and consumers alike. In fact, even What's It Like isn't safe from the scourge of AI, and I was accused of not being human, with one reader confidently commenting that this is an AI-created channel. Now, I do want to assure you that here at What's It Like, I'm just a regular human doing human things, like talking to calculators and looking for John Connor. How is AI destroying the industry? Come with me if you want to learn more. Now, before we look at how AI started terminating video games, would you mind liking and subscribing? It's the best way for What's It Like to take down Skynet, and I can't thank you enough for doing so. For those who don't know what itch.io is, it's an independent game marketplace where aspiring developers can set the rules for their creations and make some money. Itch.io is set up to put the developers first, and it doesn't exploit or overcharge, and allows developers to set the revenue share price, and has become a launching pad for some of the most creative and unique video games all around the globe. On Sunday, itch.io was unceremoniously taken down without warning after AI-powered Brand Shield, which is software designed to hunt and take down copyright or brand infringements, flagged the domain as a phishing scam. Now, this story would usually be a cut and dry mistakes were made and now it's fixed, but instead it takes some wild turns. Now, I used to do this as a living, and usually when an infringement takes place, you issue what's called a Digital Millennium Copyright Act notice, or DMCA, and it's sent to the offending page or listing in this case. 9 times out of 10, people like itch.io will simply remove the page and do an internal investigation. Something that even itch.io acknowledged by saying, "For transparency, we did take down the disputed page as soon as we got the notice because it's not worth fighting stuff like that." Now, instead, it appears that Brand Shield decided to just go nuclear and report the entire domain as a fraudulent site set up for phishing activity, and instead of following the DMCA, went over itch.io to directly file a complaint with the registrar, not even bothering to acknowledge that the offending page had indeed been removed. This isn't even the start of where this story gets interesting. Understandably frustrated, itch.io owner Leif Corcoran took to Twitter, or X, to inform users of this outage by stating, "I kid you not, itch.io has been taken down by Original Funko because they use some trash AI-powered brand protection software called Brand Shield that created a bogus phishing report to our registrar, I Want My Name, who ignored our response and just disabled our domain." At the time of writing, this tweet has reached over 6.5 million accounts, which has upset Funko a little bit, who decided to try and get the tweet removed by calling Leif's mother and telling on him for making accusatory statements on Twitter. You can't make this up. Now, not one to back down from a fight, Leif kept the tweet up, and passionate gamers the globe over started turning on both Funko and Brand Shield, and as you know, we gamers can be a passionate bunch. And it keeps getting better, well, or worse. The dominoes started falling with Brand Shield deciding it was time to make a statement to justify their actions by saying, "We want to address recent reports surrounding a website takedown. Brand Shield serves as a trusted partner to many brands. Our AI-driven platform detects potential threats and provides analysis, and in this case, an abuse was identified from an itch.io subdomain." They went on to say, "The temporary takedown of the website was a decision made by the service providers, not Brand Shield." They then doubled down on their actions by shifting blame completely onto itch.io by adding, "We encourage platforms to implement stronger self-regulation systems that prevent such issues from escalating." As you can imagine, This statement went down about as well as one would expect, and the backlash was immediate, forcing BrandShield to lock down the tweets and prevent more people from replying. No apology was issued, no responsibility was taken, and the tweet was edited 4 times to get to this stage. It should also be noted that all 4 tweets in this statement were community noted with the series of events, legal ramifications, and timeline. Funko was a bit slower to respond, most likely busy stuck on the phone in a lovely conversation with Corcoran's mum, but they managed to go into damage control about 6 hours after BrandShield did by releasing the following statement. At Funko, we hold a deep respect and appreciation for indie games, indie gamers, and indie developers. We're fans of fans, and we love the creativity and passion that define the indie gaming community. Recently, one of our brand protection partners identified a page on itch.io imitating the Funko Fusion development website. A takedown request was issued to address this specific page. Funko did not request a takedown of the itch.io platform, and we're happy the site was back up by this morning. We have reached out to itch.io to engage them on this issue, and we deeply appreciate the understanding of the gaming community as the details are determined. Thank you for sharing in our passion for creativity. Now, after reading through the responses of this tweet, it's quite clear that Funko misunderstood and that the gaming community is not as understanding as they had hoped. This post has now reached 1.2 million users with community notes attached. Both Funko and BrandShield have taken a severe reputation hit over this event, and it's just one of many AI-related disasters currently plaguing the industry. With so many happening, I could count 7 that happened this week on my one hand. Call of Duty Black Ops has recently fallen into the firing line for allegations of an AI zombie Santa with 6 fingers, an operator image with 7 fingers, and even recasting voice actors after they left the project due to a lack of AI protections in their contracts. In a year full of layoffs and unmitigated disaster shuttering studios left and right, it's safe to say that machine learning has a long way to go, and it's certainly no friend of the video game industry. Thanks so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. The best way you can support me is to like and subscribe and continue watching my content if you enjoy it. But if you do want to go that bit extra, you can buy me a coffee or join our Patreon, which shows you behind the scenes of this channel. Thanks again.